Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Big wrestling event tonight here in town, plus more hoops on tap for the upcoming weekend. Sure glad to have you aboard for the update today here on the TV side. Coming up tonight, Scottsbluff hosting Gering and Sidney for a total of 3 duels in high school wrestling. The action is expected to get underway at 5 o'clock with Scottsbluff taking on the Red Raiders first. That'll be followed by Sidney and Gering, and then in the nightcap, Scottsbluff and Gering to close out the night. Gering, the defending Class B state champion, and in the preseason, it was senior standout Jacob Owicius talking about the makeup of this year's roster for the Bulldogs.
We have a lot of guys that are really eager to get a state medal or even just qualify for state this year. That we've got 3 returning placers, 4 qualifiers returning. And so we're kind of leading the team right now. And we've got a lot of guys that were just right there last year, that they were just 1 match away from qualifying for state, 1-2 matches.
Gering is coming off a second-place finish last weekend at the Gothenburg Dual Tournament for Scottsbluff. They were hoping for an up-and-coming type season this year, and it's been exactly that. The Cats finished second last weekend at the Schuyler Invitational. Head coach Dustin Stadola says big matches against area opponents always key in getting where they want to go at the end of the year.
It is tough to get out of our district. They did serpentine the entire state this year, so districts are going to be mixed up a little bit more evenly. But as far as being in western Nebraska, a lot of talk is always about chasing those eastern schools. That's all it is. Everybody talks about eastern Nebraska, and western gets left off a lot.
You can see the expected lineups for tonight's matches for both those schools on the website. That story posted this morning. Action starting tonight at Scottsbluff at 5 o'clock. We'll have a pair of basketball doubleheaders on the TV side this weekend. Tomorrow night, some key home games for Gering as they entertain Chadron. And then on Saturday, it's rivalry time with Scottsbluff hosting the Bulldogs. Radio tomorrow night for the Gering games on KMOR. Saturday games on 106.9 The Trail, and can watch right here on KDB.TV and those other platforms both of those evenings. And for WNCC, it's a pair of home doubleheaders this weekend. The women moved up to number 8 in the country in the latest poll this week. They're 17-1. The men trying to bounce back off back-to-back losses to McCook and EWC. Lamar in tomorrow, and then it's NJC on Saturday. Chuck will have the broadcast both days on KOZY 101.3. That is the latest today from the FNBO Sports Desk. I'm Chris Cottrell.